The Chicago Bulls are unleashing their secret weapon that nobody is ready for to take a major leap this season, as it has already been hinted at by Billy Donovan and Matas Buzelis as well, as there is a secret weapon for this Bulls team, while also they are going to get huge minutes based off a new injury update as well to Patrick Williams. We have a lot to go over on the Chicago Bulls right now, and we're going to waste no time jumping right into things as always, guys. But real quick, if you are part of that 71% that's not subscribed to Bulls Digest, make sure to subscribe for daily Chicago Bulls updates. We have a ton of great videos coming out for you every single day, from myself, from Isaiah, from John, from Shaq. We have the best Bulls team on the internet, and you do not want to miss a single Bulls update because we have them all here. But let's jump right into the video. The Bulls are hiding a secret weapon for this team that nobody is talking about, and that is none other than this man right here, Isaac Okoro. When Okoro got traded to the Chicago Bulls for Lonzo Ball, most Bulls fans were pretty upset at the deal because at the end of the day, it felt like sort of a cop-out for the Lonzo Ball trade. A man who once could have commanded a first-round pick. Instead, Isaac Okoro, who had not exactly been any sort of success story with the Cleveland Cavaliers, was who the Bulls ultimately opted to acquire in exchange for Ball. Now, we've seen this dance before. We've seen the Bulls trade a veteran guard off this team for a younger player who sort of wasn't fitting in with his team, and then it turns out excellently in Josh Giddey. Clearly, the Bulls tried to do this again. With Isaac Okoro, though, we haven't seen if it's going to work out yet because we haven't seen the Bulls play yet. At first, with Giddey, it didn't work either. So if the first couple of games, if Okoro struggles, don't jump the gun. This man is about to break out and is on the cusp of something special right here with the Bulls. As mentioned by Elias Schuster, Isaac Okoro has only been a member of the Chicago Bulls since late June. While he has clearly spent some time off-season, or some off-season time with his new teammates, yesterday marked his first official practice with the organization. Still, the 24-year-old has found a way to make his presence and potential impact felt. Billy Donovan sounded downright floored to have someone with Okoro's capabilities in the building. When asked about his impressions of the number 5 overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft, the head coach first highlighted his team-first mentality, saying, "The one thing that I respected right away, the conversations I had with him, is everything he talks about is always we, which I admire. A lot of times it's always what's my role, or they try to get into what they need to do. But he's really talking about more how do I impact the team? What does the team need to be? Who do I need to be?" I do think on Cleveland's team with Donovan Mitchell, Garland, Evan Mobley, there maybe wasn't a lot of opportunity offensively. I think he's working hard on his shooting from the corners. I think he's gotten better in that area. I do think the toughness and physicality he brings will help our team. I think in my conversations with him, he is just a veteran guy with a lot of experience, who gained a lot of experience still being relatively young. I really have enjoyed being around him. And Okoro, he didn't really get those offensive opportunities with the Cavs last year, or really any opportunities. He played in 19 minutes per game, put up 6 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 1.2 assists per game. The numbers are fairly well-rounded for a guy who played 19 minutes a night, shot 39% of the corner three, something he's working to get better at, is soon going to turn 25 years old, and we still haven't fully seen him get unleashed. But his numbers were more efficient than ever before this last season, shooting 46% from the field and 37% from three. Isaac Okoro is a special talent, and young Bulls, one of their cornerstones in Matas Buzelis, did say that as well, saying that physicality has been the key word every day. Isaac Okoro has really been speaking about the physicality. He's been battling through screens, fighting, and I think it helps all the other guys. They see that, and they want to do it too. He's been a great leader on that. So we're seeing everything we could want out of Isaac Okoro. And when we look at his shooting numbers specifically, we do see, first of all, when we look at the advanced stats, his usage rate went down basically every year of his career. The man just wasn't ever getting a real shot with the Cavs after struggling year one. And no one's pretending like he had a good first year with the Cavs. He didn't. He looked raw. He looked as a good defender, but couldn't really hold his own with the best players, the best offensive players, to be a true stopper. And on top of that, what we also started to see with him was kind of that stagnation when the Cavs stopped really giving him a full chance to do things. He never really got to break out of his shell. tell there. And we look at the shooting numbers, the man didn't ever really shoot mid-ranges for his entire career, with only 1.1% of his shots on average for his career being from 10 to 16 feet. And the same thing goes for 16 feet to the three-point range. For the most part, when we see the percentage of field goals that he's attempting, it's mostly right at the rim or at the three. We don't see three-level scoring. We see the rim and we see the three-point ball, which is something a lot of players get pigeonholed into when they don't get a chance to create for themselves. Now, Okoro will get more of an opportunity to do just that. Excuse me. And when we just look at Isaac Okoro and his numbers, we do see that his numbers were decent from the mid-range when he got those opportunities. They were just basically never happening, and that did cause some stress for him. And I mean, when we just look at everything surrounding Okoro, he does have so much more room to grow as a player. And when we look just at the depth chart of the Bulls, what we see is a team that desperately could use another wing. I mean, you have this starting lineup of Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Isaac Okoro, Matas Buzelis, and Nikola Vucevic. That's likely the starting five for this team right now. The bench unit doesn't have a lot of wings. You have Kevin Huerter, you have Patrick Williams, who's a wing forward. But outside of that, outside of Julian Phillips, who should get a bigger role, you should check out John's video on that, and Dalen Terry as well. There's not a lot of proven names here. Noa Essengue will get some sort of a role, but that's still sort of being figured out. He's very raw. He's not someone who's really viewed as an instant impact guy, someone down the line who, if he pans out, that'll be dangerous for the Bulls going forwards. But this wing forward, or this forward duo, between Okoro, between Buzelis, that has potentially one of the most dangerous defensive forward duos in basketball very, very soon. We've seen what Buzelis can do on the defensive end. We know that Okoro is a great defender. So really, this is the chance that we get to see for Okoro to fully break out onto the scene. As Billy Donovan said, we've taken more charges in the last 2 days than we did in 82 games last season. As Bleacher Nation mentioned, the Isaac Okoro effect. It's fully there. And a lot of people are worried that with this starting unit, we're going to see Patrick Williams start over Okoro. But I don't think so, especially after a huge update regarding an injury to Patrick Williams. As Casey Johnson mentioned, Billy Donovan said that Patrick Williams suffered an injury to his ankle after planting on a jump stop during a scrimmage, walked off the court on his own power. Williams obviously has struggled at the NBA level, shooting 39.7% from the field and 35% from three last season, putting up 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Okoro should start over Patrick Williams 100%. I actually expect him to as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how this whole situation goes down, because when we look at everything, when we look at what Okoro brings to the table for this team, it fits what Billy Donovan wants. This young team that can now build up, play this team style, play hard-nosed defense, get out there, move the ball well in transition as well, attack the hole, and also hit those corner threes. It's that Billy Donovan style. There's going to be a lot of ball movement with this team. There's not a lot of isolation scoring to go around. I mean, you have Kobe White. If you need a bucket, he's your guy you look to go get a bucket. If you need a basket somewhere else, you could also ask Vooch to do that a lot. But now Okoro gets more of a chance to have the ball in his hands or be served up on a silver platter from Josh Giddey. All of this stuff is exactly what we want to see out of a Bulls team that's doing a secret rebuild. And by the way I mean secret rebuild is they're building kind of on the margins. They're not fully tanking. They're not just trading everyone and acquiring picks. They're doing a secret rebuild. They have Josh Giddey. He's such an excellent piece. They have Buzelis. He's such an excellent piece. They now have Isaac Okoro, who's another great piece to have, depending on how Noa Essengue pans out. It feels like outside of this, the only thing we're missing is a big man of the future, and we're going to see how all that goes down next season. I'm so excited, guys, for basketball to be back. Let me know what you think about this video. Do you believe in Isaac Okoro? Let me know. Like this video, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Have a great day, guys. I'll catch you later.